Hi, and congratulations to the best and the brightest. You've already demonstrated that you have tremendous skills and attributes to contribute a great deal to this world. And I know all of you know that there's a team behind you, people who have guided you and inspired you. And I just would like to share with you someone that inspires me on a daily basis, and that's my dad. My dad's definition of himself is, I may not be fast, but I can last a long time. That little motto used to really help me when I felt that I wanted to give up on a project or on a goal, or when I used to climb. It just helped me stay consistent and persistent and determined. And that has been huge in my life. My dad also used to share with me three things that were really important. He used to say, you remember your roots. Remember, it takes a long time to know who you are and the gifts that you have that you can give back to this world. And also, don't be afraid to dream big. I've always remembered that where I come from has shaped who I am and who I'm becoming. I grew up in Taunton, Massachusetts in a large family of 9 children. And I was shaped by all of that. But it wasn't until I was 13 years old that I lost my leg to a drunk driver that my life really, really changed. It was devastating, and the Taunton community came together, and with the power of positive thought and prayer, I'm here today. It was really difficult at 13 to begin life again on one leg. And my many siblings, I have 8 of them, and just the community itself just helped me rediscover who I was. I was an athlete, and I started swimming and becoming a member of the Taunton High School swim team. I also learned to ski, and I began racing. Interestingly enough, the loss of my leg shaped lots of who I am. And when I decided where to go after high school, occupational therapy school seemed to be the right choice. It was all about adapting equipment and helping people become independent. And that was something I thought I could do well. And within that profession, I was exposed to some wonderful technicians, mainly orthotists and prosthetists, that gave me the ability to not only adapt equipment, but adapt equipment with great materials. Next thing you know, I developed a snow climbing crutch. Why? Because that's kind of strange. Because I liked hiking and I liked climbing, and I wasn't afraid to dream big, and I wanted to hike and climb the mountains in the Northwest. I ended up in 1984 becoming the first woman to summit Mount Rainier on crutches. And then the following year, the first amputee to summit Mount McKinley, the highest mountain in North America. I did that on adapted crutches. And that really shaped me. And shortly after that, I focused on another mountain to climb, and that was raising children. I raised 3 children and developed my skills and expertise as a pediatric occupational therapist. It wasn't until my early 40s that I realized I needed to return back to adapting equipment, and that's when I decided to focus on developing a product called Side Sticks that I have done with my partner, Perreur-Lloyd. I'm sharing this because I learned so many lessons in my life, and it began really with my background as a Tauntonian, as a member of a large family, as a member of an incredible community that's multicultural. That background and the opportunities that were given to me in Taunton really were the foundation for who I am today. I also had a great deal of opportunity to volunteer and learn more about myself through that process. And I know a lot of you have done that. It takes a while to learn who you are and the gifts that you have to give back. So I want you to understand not only who you are is shaped by where you come from, but it also is shaped through time and the choices that you make. And it's also shaped by taking risks and dreaming big and understanding that part of that process is failing, and that if you learn to fail well, which means learn what you didn't do right and how you can resolve that, it develops resilience, it develops confidence in me, and I believe it developed a better attitude. So, to the best and the brightest, good luck. I hope that you take some of these I guess lessons that I'm sharing with you about my own life and apply it to your own. And I hope, and I'm sure you have, somebody that can inspire you on a daily basis like I did with my own father. Thank you very much.